know which chore I like to do the least? Scrubbing the tub. You thought I was going to say toilet, didn't you? Well, I don't like that either. But man, the tub just hurts my back. Bending over, scrubbing. Today we're looking at the Turbo Scrub Pro. This is supposed to help us clean out the tub. And with this handy dandy extension, it extends over 4 feet. This is Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. My channel is dedicated to reviewing mostly as seen on TV items. I look at some consumer gadgets, other household items. Once in a while, I do a little bit of a DIY just because I like to. If that interests you, I would love it if you would subscribe to my channel and click the bell below so you're notified every time I release a video just like this one. Oh, and one more thing. Check out the description down below for my social media accounts. Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. I would love it if you would follow me there too. Now, let's take a closer look at this Turbo Scrub Pro. All right, so let's unbox this Turbo Scrub Pro that I purchased for about 20 bucks from my local as seen on TV retailer. All right. Well, what I have here is I have the box of cool stuff. What do I have here? All right, so I have a power supply. I've got, looks like an extension handle. I've got the powered handle. This has the battery in it. Let me think. Yep, and there's my charger port that goes there on the bottom. All right, that's cool. All right, so I have a bunch of different scrubber heads. That one just fell out over there. A bunch of different scrubber heads. All right, that's cool. What is this? Oh, this is the attachment to put the scrubber head on. And then I have a set of directions. So what I'll do is I'll read these directions, I'll charge up the unit, and then we'll get using it. The unit will blink red just like this when it's charging. They say it takes about 3.5 hours to charge, and when it's finished, this red blinking light will be a solid red light. All right, so we are fully charged, and this is the part of the Turbo Scrub Pro that really runs all the power. It has the battery inside here. I have an extender wand that I can really just click in. See how that just clips into place and you can't undo it? And then of course, this part does the same exact thing. Now, this is great if you are needing to go long distances because I can stretch about 4 feet with this. But the cool part, let's release it. So push the button to release. See how I pushed it up? Release. Do the other side. I could also use it just like this if I wanted to and have a much shorter piece. All right, so I have these 4 different brushes. I have the cone brush. I have 2 of these round ones. One is the small one is a little bigger. I will say the smaller one feels like it's more coarse. And then I have one that looks like it's for like your rims of your car and such. So it's pretty simple to use, right? So you just snap it into place. And there it is. Hit the on button, 2 settings, low and high. It starts off in the high setting, and then you can hit it again to go low. You just made a little noise, make it sound like it was doing less. And then of course you're off. And so you just go in there and scrub. Let's go test it out. All right, so the tub we're gonna go clean is actually the tub off my son's room. It's where the guests would use, and it's kind of gross, right? I live out in the country and we have hard water because we have a well, and we do have a water softener, but for some reason this tub gets the hard water, those rust stains, and I just don't get it, and it takes forever to clean. Here's an interesting thing. So I have 2 other bathrooms, one with a shower and one with a tub, and neither of those get hard water stains, just this one. And I think that's kind of strange. So it is kind of nasty, but we're going to hopefully clean it today. Before we can start the cleaning process, I need to clear a drain, so I'm going to use my pipe blaster. I pumped it 20 times. And hopefully that helped. All right, so I've tested this, and now the drain drains freely, so I'm going to try the Turbo Scrub Pro. I've got this brush on. I'm going to try it first without any solution or any cleaner. So let's see what happens. And I'm trying to get this, which I think is like a hard water stain, and some of this is just dirt, but let's see if we can do this. Turning it on. So I don't know if you can tell, but it did a good job on just the dirt, but this hard water stain area, it seems like a bit much for this. Let's see what the head looks like. It looks still pretty clean. So I'm going to rinse this out and maybe get some hard water cleaner first and then try the Turbo Scrub Pro. Alright, so I just sprinkled on some of this iron out. It's actually the powder form. You can see it fuzzing up down there. I'm going to let that sit for just a little bit and then we're going to try to clean that off. So, what do you think? What do you think of these Turbo Scrubs or the Turbo Scrub Pro? Have you ever used one of these? Are they convenient? Just a waste of money? Let me know down in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. I also want to point out earlier in the video, I said that this one looked like the attachment to scrub rims, because every car repair kit or car cleaning kit I've ever seen has like a rounded brush for rims, or it's more rounded, but they say this one's actually for your rim. Interesting. I thought that would be used for the tub too, but I'm still going to try this on my rims to see if it works. The directions told us to sprinkle the powder onto a wet surface and then scrub until clean. Yet again, maybe it's getting a little lighter, but I still have some of that stain there. So it's definitely gotten a lot better, right? But there's still some very stubborn stains, and I've run through that iron out twice. I'm going to try a home remedy. I'm going to use some baking soda and vinegar. Let's see what happens. Alright, so the baking soda is on. Then we're going to pour the vinegar on and start scrubbing. It looks like it's cleaning. I'm going to continue scrubbing back just a little more, and I'll bring you back once I'm done. I've been scrubbing for about 5 minutes, and I can notice a definite difference. So I actually think the baking soda vinegar did better than the iron out, so I'm pretty impressed with it. There is still a little bit of a mark on there, and I think over time it'll definitely clear up. But I am impressed with the Spin Scrubber Pro because I'm not really bent over. Like, I have to lean a little, but I can stand up and I'm not on my hands and knees scrubbing, and I really like that. And there you have it. The tub came pretty clean. There's still this little faint line you can see, but I'll keep working on that over the next week or so, and I'm pretty sure that'll come clean. I'm really impressed. Oh, hey. I was just scratching my back. It was really itchy. In this video, I've been looking at the Turbo Scrub Pro. It's a multi-use scrubbing tool designed to make your life easier. So let's recap. It takes about 3.5 hours to fully charge this device, and the box tells me you get about 75 minutes per use, and maybe I used it too intense, I was too tough with it. I only got about 45 minutes out of each use, and I've charged it up and used it a couple times. So I just wanted you to know that, at least in my experience, it was a little less than they said. It is a 3.6 volt rechargeable battery, which is pretty nice. Anyway, pros and cons. Pros, I love that it's about 4 foot in length when fully extended using the extender tool, because then I don't have to bend over to clean. And I did think when I was using this fixture here, it cleaned pretty well without any soap, right? Just water in there. Definitely cleaned better with the soap or with the cleaner, but hey, it was pretty cool. The cons, I would say, the battery life for me didn't last that long, so if I was going to go from one bathroom to another spot, I might have to stop and recharge, and that was really a con. Anyway, I kind of like this thing. I did notice if I was scrubbing with it, and if I pushed maybe too hard or pushed down, it would sort of stop the motor, or at least made it sound like it was slowing down, and so I had to be aware of that, not to push so hard. Anyway, that was my review of the Turbo Scrub Pro. This was Jeff with Jeff Reviews for You. As always, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great day. I really do appreciate that you stayed around for my entire review of the Turbo Scrub Pro. Early in this video, I talked about which one I thought would be best for the car rims, and even though I didn't end up showing it in this video, I did like the smaller round one better. Very funny. Anyway, in this video, I referenced the pipe blaster. Remember when I had to clean out that pipe or that drain before I even got to clean it? Well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to link that video right up here, and I would love it if you would click on it. And by the magic of the internet, I will join you. So go ahead, click it. It's safe. I promise.